Oh, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm excited to do a reading and see what comes through. Oh, and I do this all the time. So, okay, so let's see. Do you have any questions, or do you kind of know about this stuff already? Kind of this, just the same as if you were in person. Okay, so I have my earphones in, but then I'm recording with the external so that I can put, but I won't say who you are, or I'll make sure if there's any identifying things that I cut them out. Okay, we'll see what comes out, because if anything comes out in here that there's like anyone else involved on the fringe, then I'll make sure 100% that there's zero chance anyone could even figure out. And I got big chills on my legs too. So it's like, you know what I mean? Because I really left it open when I was meditating and praying to all four of these young people. That, you know, I'm a blank slate. If they only want to talk about, you know, frogs and flowers, that's what they can do. If they want to talk about things people need to know about, that's what they can do. You know, I was just letting them know that. Also, when I go into each of these readings, I always go in with a blank slate as far as regardless of anything I've seen in another reading, because I wouldn't want to, if I was wrong about interpreting something from another reading, I wouldn't want to carry it to this reading. So it's like, I just go in with a blank slate and whatever, I don't try to fit things together. And then, let's see, anything else? Okay, yeah. Okay, I got a big chill on my legs, so I'm just, I was feeling like, this is interesting because I'm not normally like this. Normally, like when I lay down and I take a nap for a couple hours in the afternoon, or, you know, because I'm 60 or whatever. Yeah, surprisingly you get tired or whatever. But so, yeah, you never think it's going to happen to you, that you're going to be one of them. Yeah. But anyways, I never slept because I was laughing the whole time. Like funny things kept coming into my head, and I was wondering, I was feeling like that Xana must have been like kind of funny or something, because normally I kind of zone out and black out pretty much. And then let's see, a little while ago I got up to, just a few minutes ago, I was feeling her. I already forgot, so I won't try to remember, but I just say that I was feeling her before, and I was feeling some things about her personality, and so I'll just wait and clear. But I have chills on my legs, so I know she's here, and I know she's going to come through good. Okay. I'm seeing this again, and this is like the main picture of them or whatever, about that boat, you know, the boat on the picture with her in front of Ethan. Yeah. So I just say whatever comes in my mind, and that's obvious, but it seems like, I feel like she puts it there, and I feel like, I felt like that earlier before I even called you to. So maybe it was just, if she was like making sure I knew who she was or something. I don't know what her thing was, but okay, let's see. So I'm particularly drawn about the orange sweatshirt, the orange sweatshirt. Do you know anything about the orange sweatshirt? Okay. No, no. Oh, no. She's just gonna prove. She's just gonna show you who she is. Is all she's gonna do. And yeah, so don't worry. And you know what they always do? They don't tell you more than you can handle. Like if they sense that you're getting real upset, and plus you if you get super upset, like you can also just set the phone down for a couple minutes, or just tell me this is hard for me, because I could just like, I don't know, I could tell you to take, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you don't have to feel dread every time I talk. No, I would definitely say that because I didn't know that. So it was like, she's bringing my attention to this orange sweatshirt to tell you, like, connect with you, to show you this is her. You know what I mean? Because that's Yeah, that's not something I'd know about. Okay, let's see. I feel like I'm just seeing graphic, gross stuff. I'm not even gonna say, because it's like it doesn't need to be said anyways. But I just, if she's playing through that, I'll just watch and see, and then if there's something that seems like it. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of say a little prayer if that's all right. Because see, it's like I feel like I'm just like kind of seeing, feeling her, like experiencing, being stabbed to death, really. And so that's just trauma, I think, for her. So I'm just gonna say a prayer, okay, for her and everyone. I feel like, okay, so I'm asking for the presence of God and my whole spirit. Like I've been praying, I pray for Jesus, and but I pray for Xana. And I pray for Xana just to be surrounded in pure love and pure, just light, healing energy. And all the people involved. That I pray for Xana, just to be like enveloped in pure healing energy. And because she's showing me just kind of wiggling around, so she's definitely waking up when this happens. So because she kind of shows me that again, so it must be like she's trying to push him off, kind of, but she's struggling. So yeah, and so she's not there now, but it's like I do feel the trauma from it. And so okay, let's just see. But it must, maybe sometimes they'll have you feel it because they wanted to show you something, but yeah, I just leave it at that. It's not like, I don't know, because she does feel traumatized, so it's kind of hard to explain. This, I think that, okay, so maybe people need to pray for these victims, just surround them in peace, you know what I mean? Like visualize surrounding, because it's like we pray for their families, but they're still in spirit. Yeah, because they're still them. They just lost their bodies. That's what I mean. And yeah. I don't know if it matters for me to say this while they're showing, but they just show me Ethan rolled off onto the floor. And maybe that could be for the police. So if I'm correct, then they know that probably whatever else they say or whatever is correct or whatever. I don't know, because like between me and you, it wouldn't matter, that part. It's pretty gruesome. It's like, I'm not sure why they're sticking on it, but I just told them, because the spirit people sometimes too, I'll be like, I can't handle that tonight, and then but then the spirit guides will try to push it through too, but then it will get all jammed up, like in the images, like no matter what I say. I'm like, I have a pure open mind, whatever the right thing is. And I also feel like there's these other spirit guides that are super strong, and I feel like their presence too. So it's like, also there's these regular spirit guides, but these presence of these ones that are robes, they come in just very rarely. But so okay, I'm just gonna try to turn my consciousness to them. Let's see. I'm seeing the little dog. But it's really weird. The dog, they're not showing me the dog as a dog. They're showing me the dog as a, like it would be on an advertisement with a little white background or something, like a photo. Okay, but now I'm outside the house again. I'm outside the house towards the front right bottom window. I don't know which girl. Yeah, so I'm along the right because I get the spirit energy. that it's a long what they want me to be saying. I just don't know why they're wanting me to say it, but okay, so when you look at that house on the first floor, on the window to the right, okay, so I don't know what about it. I'm getting real strong chills in my legs, so it's something about whoever occupied that room. I don't either, but we can figure out either. And see, that's fine, because that's actually good, because it's like, then when we can, or I can, whatever, find things that verify whatever I said, then I also, they're like little pinpoints for me, but so that, yeah, to know that, you know, like, okay, connected correctly and stuff like that. Something about someone who occupies that room. Okay, so that's just that, and then I'll let my mind clear and see this. Do you think that could have been the taller girl? Oh no. No, Maddie's room is on the 3rd level. I don't know. Anyways, one of the girls. So it's the one, whoever has the one on the right. So I'll just wait and make sure. But it's not. Yeah. Oh no, it's for sure one of the surviving room. I kind of had a feeling it might be Dylan too. And personally, like I haven't had any feelings ever that she had anything to do with it. But it's like I have this weird feeling. I don't know why. She's like, okay, what they're doing is they're showing me. I'm just going to say everything they show me, and then, you know, it is what it is. But okay, so I got chills on my leg. So, okay, so they're showing me in her room, and I don't know if anything's happening anywhere or this is a different time, but they're just going to show me something. But so she's doing something. It's like she's nervous. She's fiddling around, like, she has a little box. She moved it from one place to another. It feels like she's like totally flipping out. Totally kind of freaking out. I don't want to add to it. I'd rather just keep clearing and keep letting them put it persistently. But it's okay, so they bring my attention again, because each time they've showed me her, it's about this little box, and the box is probably about maximum 5 inches by 7 inches. Almost like those little ones you buy at the arts and crafts store that, you know, it's like it's like a little cardboard thing. But I don't know that it's decorated like that, but anything. So there's something about this little box that's important. I don't know what. And we'll get to it, but so they showed me like 5 times now, every time, and she's real nervous, and she's got this small box. And I don't know when it is, but it's just an important fact. And see, some things might not be important to us, but they might be important to some investigator or whatever. Okay. I don't want to even try to guess. I just make them post stuff. I don't know, because it's like maybe I'm guessing. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just something simple as like drugs that you're trying to get rid of or something like that. You know, which, I mean, Idaho is, I guess, more strict, but, you know, I live in California, nobody cares. I don't think, Tony, you know, yeah, down here, nobody really cares about. But so, I don't know that that's it, though. It's like, I kind of wondered it. So, I mean, she wants to take it out of her room, though. So this box, she wants to get out of her room. And I really actually don't know what's in it. If she wants to get it out of her room. I think she wants to throw it in a dumpster or something. I'm just gonna keep clearing over and over, because then that way I won't, like, run off. I do feel like, yeah, so she puts it in the dumpster. So Okay, so I would deduce, you know, I would guess, and I'll cut anything about drugs and stuff out of anything I put online too, because I'm not gonna traumatize her worse than she is. But it's probably just she probably just panicked and kind of went through her room trying to find anything that might get. Oh yeah, and if they yeah. So that's yeah. So her eyes are just bugged out of her head, like her eyes are just like popping out of her face, like her eyes are so wide open, like yeah, she's just okay. So but they show her going back in her room, so she thinks she threw the box away in a dumpster. In a real dumpster, like not just a garbage. Maybe it was a garbage cans, because I think I did see a picture where the garbage cans were over in that corner. So I don't know. I thought it was a dumpster, but whatever. She just went out and threw something away. The bottle of the box. She feels. I mean, she's in so much shock that it's like coming, like her stomach and her mind. It's blowing her mind to where. I mean, they're just showing me like it's on a level where you don't even feel reality anymore. It's so over, like it's almost like puking or something. It's almost like doubling up and just like being in so much shock. I got really big chills on my legs too, so that's really like it isn't even. God, I wish I had words to explain just how much trauma her mind. Yeah, it's just pure trauma. Like not even knowing what to do, like to call. So it's like to call, and then I'm just everything. Maybe I'm not sure, but she couldn't. Her mind couldn't even work. I mean, it's like the trauma is like bigger than her room. Right? It's like all passed out her head. She's traumatized out of her mind, literally, and because it's like, yeah, I think I can't say to be who's the one who called, but I can just say I think she called someone. Oh yeah, and I'll just say this because it's like I want to make sure that I'm not seeing this psychically, but I did talk with this mother of someone who goes over to the other university, or I don't know if her son went to U of I and her daughter. I can't remember, but anyways, what did she say? Oh, she said that the person that was called was Ethan's brother, Hunter. But when I got chills. Okay, so I wanted to say though I wasn't receiving that psychically. Like I want to like always disclose and delineate, but when I am saying that, I get big chills. So either way, I'm not 100% sure if the chills are a positive affirmation for me that I'm correctly doing what I'm supposed to by like saying, well, somebody told me this, so I'll put this in here, or if that's what actually happened. But I'll just clear my mind and then let me see what they want. So it's like, God, I just see the nice smile of Xana, kind of like the Mona Lisa smile where she kind of like is enjoying, this isn't while any crime is happening. They do that a lot. They'll go back and forth, between something about them and then but smug isn't the word, because it's like, but it's a happy smug kind of. Yeah. Yeah, like kind of watching something. She knows what's going on, but she's not saying anything about. So this is not a time of where the bad stuff happened. It's just her personality. She's like kind of letting me feel her personality. She's obviously very down to earth. You could just even tell by looking at her, and liking to make people laugh. She's just showing me doing stuff like when she tied the pillow around her stomach or whatever on her stomach. And I think there's a photo of that, so it's like kind of blending, but it's like she's doing something else, like walking funny, and she liked to make other people laugh. Yeah, and I got chills on my legs about that. She keeps doing it, so it's a specific thing where I would have a feeling maybe she's imitating something, because it feels like it's like you would know what she's talking about if she's imitating a certain person that kind of walks from, instead of 1 foot forward, they walk almost 1 foot to the side, 1 foot to the other side, 1 foot to the side, 1 foot, and then she kind of puts up her elbows like woo, 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 look, you know, like, do you know who she's talking? You know who she's talking about? Yeah, so she's trying to do that for you. And she's trying to show you, maybe she's trying to, oh yeah, she is. She's like got super strong chills on my legs. So she's trying to, she's trying to make you feel, she's trying to make you feel good. She really is. Surprisingly, I mean, she's trying to make you feel good. She's a very caring person. She wants to make you laugh. So that part's fading out a little bit. And then I'll just let my mind clear and see what she puts there, because I don't want to reach. I can reach and get stuff too, but it's like better if it's just like, okay, whatever she wants to show next. Sometimes they go back and forth, and some, you know, they just do whatever they want. And so she's showing me, like, I don't know if it's at her house or whatever, but it's like a fake tree in the corner. And it's like, she's not doing it right, but you know that trick where people jump out, like they're dressed like a tree and they jump out and they do those pranks or whatever? Anyways, well, she's like pretending to hide behind a fake tree and then put her face out. So that's what she's doing. I think she wants, yeah, and she wants to make you smile. Yeah, and I got chills again. She wants to make you smile and cheer you up. I'm amazed because she really cares. It's not like I mean, it does feel like she cares more about how you feel than her situation. You know what I mean? So I would think that would probably be a key part of her personality, because I got massive chills on my legs, and it's like I've never seen a murder victim that is like, she really wants to do whatever she can to have you remember. But I mean, she's doing it now, so it's not just I'm putting in the remembering, but she wants to like make you laugh or something. And you know, kind of hard to do, I know, but that's what she wants. You know, that's how she feels. Yeah. So I'm pretty amazed at her. I got really strong chills on my legs, so yeah, that's what she wants. She wants to make you happy. I'm just telling her whatever you want, like what, you know, to me, she could talk about the anything, what she wants, you know, just, so she's kind of showing me running down the stairs, but it's more like a running, hopping, where you kind of angle your feet just slightly sideways so you can kind of go down steps pretty fast like that. but it doesn't feel like doesn't feel like part of any crime or anything like that. She's just, it seems important, the angle of the feet, if you're gonna like hop down the stairs or something. So I don't know if that's something that you would know that she had said before or joked about before, or the way she did it, but there's something about that. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah, you might think of stuff later, like days later, a week later, like people do that a lot, but because she did it 2 or 3 times, but then she specifically directed my attention to the angle of her feet. So I don't know if there was ever anything about a certain set of stairs where they weren't quite long enough for your feet, or if it's just kind of the weight of hopping down the stairs where it's either when, it's something about that okay, so then that would be what she's doing. Yeah, so it's like I got spirit energy. So that's what she's doing. So what she's doing is proving to you that it's really her. Okay, they do stuff that's random and off the wall in order to prove to you, because it's like, you know, to remove any doubt. There's nothing about that I would ever be it on the internet or anywhere else that ever, you know, that I would have known and stuff like that. So that's the purpose of her doing that. And I know so every time I've said everything I want, or that they want said, every time one little scenario is resolved, then the energy dissipates. So then I'll wait for another one. So that was correct, what she wanted to get through. So she was kind of going back and forth with me, because it's like, I think she's wondering, like, if I really want her to talk about the other stuff or not. And I'm like, no, I you can talk about whatever you want. Like, to her, this is my, like, I have back and forth conversations with the spirit people while I'm doing a reading too. And she's like, oh, really? Okay, even about my, a little, when you zip up your pants and then there's a little button or whatever that goes through the hole. Yeah, when you're my age, you just start wearing stretch pants. I even forget what the button's called at the top of your jeans or at the top of your pants or whatever. That's pretty bad. Yeah, that's what she's saying. She's either saying that or there's something about a button. But yeah, she's got a real nice sense of humor. She has a really really nice warm energy, and the energy that I feel of her is, I'm not saying she's at peace, I'm just saying her essence of who she is really, really beautiful person. As far as, like, she just feels grounding to me. She feels peaceful, like earthy. Yeah, she's nice. And she cares. I got chills on my leg. When you said everyone loved her, it's like, oh yeah, she's giving me big chills too about this. Let me get. Oh, she loves everyone too. Yeah, she loves everyone, and she wants everyone to remember the funny, quirky, one that was willing to make herself look silly to bring a smile to other people. She wants people, and she's got big chills on my legs. That's what she wants. All the people who love her, that's what she wants them to remember. She doesn't want them to remember by this tragedy, which I just added, but it's like she's consuming the area filled with this desire to remember her. Remember her alive. Remember her funny. Remember her making you laugh. Remember her joking around and laughing. It's just, she wants people to remember this, like, their whole life. Remember her alive, you know? That's what she wants, and I'm not making it up. Like, she just putting big chills and stuff. That's what she wants. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, with her personality, because she does seem like she's the type of person who cares about, like, how other people feel and stuff like that, you know. Yeah, so and just wants to, she just carries the good energy with her, and she wants to bring other people into her vibe, you know. So that's kind of nice, and she feels pretty confident in doing that. She really likes doing that, going to a room and just having it be like kind of, it's a simple kind of fun, but just kind of a good feeling like that. Yeah, that's how she feels. Like, yeah, it'd be a pleasure to be around her, because she uplifts the energy, and it's her, but the energy she brings with her that is kind of like around her energy field when she was in her body. It is that way, that just feels good to be around her, because she's just gonna kind of, one way or another, she's gonna make you smile, even if she has to give you the side eye. You know, and for some reason, it looks like she's making, this is so gross, I don't think she would really do this, but it's like, it looks like she made a sandwich with just 2 pieces of white bread and a layer of ketchup. So maybe she's just like illustrating that, like, you know, in an extreme way, but either that or she was super broke one time and that was what she had to eat. But it's more like she's kind of, it's more like, say if she was in the kitchen and someone came in or whatever, and she's just gonna like see their reaction or whatever, and just like put the 2 pieces of slices in that, and then spread some ketchup on it, and then take a bite and act like it's a totally normal, and see how they act and stuff like that. So yeah, she definitely, she connected like on an energetic level with people. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's like I keep seeing it, and I'll continuously see it and feel it. So there also could be something more about the kitchen she wants to say, or not, because she's still in there, and she's leaning against the counter. She's leaning against the counter by the refrigerator. She's showing me, so it's bizarre. You know, it could be symbolic, but anyways, it's, and then I'll clear it and make sure, because it's like so weird. I'm like, but if you had a paper plate, just set an apple on the paper plate, in the center of the paper plate anyways, in the fridge. She could be trying to illustrate a time where there wasn't a ton of groceries, or she could be saying about something about the apple. I don't know, but it's just, that's what I'm kind of seeing. There's not a lot of food in the fridge. I know, yeah, and that's why I'm like, I'll make them show me I don't know. That's why, like, when it's something like that, I'll clear it repeatedly, and if it's something that's important to them, they'll show me over and over and over. They might sometimes move to another thing and then go back, you know what I mean, like that, just to make sure always that I'm totally connected. Let's see, so she's doing something. But see, besides that apple, I don't see a lot of other food in the fridge, but again, that could go 2 ways too. You could say, okay, there could be so many reasons for that. Even if you didn't have money, if you had money but you have a bunch of roommates, a lot of times it ends up like that too. You know, if you buy food, they all eat it. So what's the point? But I mean, I'm saying that, not her. And let me see. But so can't interpret the meaning of it. It could be that she wants me focused on the apple. but she shut the fridge, and I think she got some cheese. I think she's like trying to distract me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna clear my mind. She's fine. She's pretty confident in her ability to continue to do whatever thing she's doing, as far as if she's gonna break a smile out of someone, she's gonna continue not pushing it, but doing her funny things that finally make someone laugh or whatever. And that's the kind of feeling I get. She's just leaning against the counter with her back to the counter by the fridge, standing up, taking a bite out of the sandwich. Okay, let me see. And then it was like she flashed to the room, that whole thing, and then, but she gave me a really sick feeling to my stomach. And then it feels like she's going to get a little more serious. So I just thought of something, but so that's not mediumship. It's just wondering about the interpretation of that. Let me see. That's fine. They'll show me again then. It was just like, was she's gonna try to show us some clues that like aren't like super traumatic for you or something like that. And plus, after I hang up with you, I continue on my own, because it really helps for me to connect with the spirit, because then after that, it's almost like when you meet someone in person, and then after that you kind of might say hi to them again or something. So like, now that the crew knows, the group of them knows that I'm here, or like, you know what I mean, that connection's been made, then they can continue to talk to me. And also with her was Ethan. Also, that's why I forgot to tell you too earlier, because I was feeling her, but before I called you, and it's like I could feel, oh, they were joking around. Okay, so I was in the living room meditating, and I which is good when I say I can't remember, because when I'm in the meditative state, I really don't remember. That's why I have to record everything. And let's see. And so Ethan, oh, because I was telling them any of you could talk, and then Ethan was he was just kind of not joking, like funny, but he was just saying, okay, I'm gonna talk. And then it was like, it felt like that Ethan wanted to say something to that guy that wears the necklace or whatever. Yeah, it's some guy. And I don't know what, but he just had a message for him, but I don't know what it was. And it doesn't matter if they tell me, or if they don't. So let's just clear and let them. Yeah, after I hang up with you, then what I'll do is I'll continue, because it's like that stuff can just get really gross, you know? Just and what they do, and for, someone who knew them physically in the physical world, what they do is like, it could traumatize somebody really bad. But for me, I'm like in this altered trance or whatever, and I'm so surrounded in this spirit energy that it doesn't like affect me like that. So let's see what else. And she still has Ethan in front. So it's like how they stand is like one will come a little forward, and so that's usually the one that wants to say something, or else she wants to say something about him. I don't know. She loves him. Because she stands by the side and puts her head on his chest and shoulder. There's his chest. Okay, she's trying to express something because she keeps doing it. So when they hold an image, that means there's something about it that she wants. She's trying to convey, and then I haven't conveyed it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's probably to say that she's with him, you know. But that would be an interpretation. I mean, she is showing me herself with him, but then if I interpret it to say she wants everyone to know over there that she's with Ethan, still, that would be. And see, I have spirit energy, but I don't have like big chills. So that's not what she's trying to get across. Although I think it's true for sure. I'm just gonna let it clear and see what she's trying. She's still doing it though. So even if I like clear it and say, okay, form something before I could, as soon as I cleared it, she just popped up in a different outfit and, kind of hanging on him, kind of like leaning, you know, putting her head on the front of it, on his chest, she's patting his chest. I feel like, I mean, it's kind of just like a feeling of, okay, if it goes away, then we'll know that she's making it really small and far away, though. It's really interesting. But I don't know her meaning of why she's doing it. I mean, it definitely feels like, you know, she's showing me, I love Ethan, and I'm with Ethan, and I'm like, have my head on his chest, and not in bed, not being stabbed, but just where they are now. But I don't get all these chills, and so she could be, she could be trying to get something else across besides that. So I just see for a minute why she does that. I don't know either, but definitely she loves him, and she's like connected with him, like her body's leaning against his body, and she has her head on his chest and stuff like that. And she's holding on to him, but for some reason they get far away from me, like they move back. They're moving back, like you know what I think it is? Maybe they do want me to. Did you know you didn't know the other two, right? Or those other girls? Oh, you did know one of the other ones too? Okay, maybe one of the other one wants to step in, because it's like yeah, that's I'm getting the spirit energy about that. Okay, so Xana and Ethan she wants you to know that she's like totally with him, like, and but they're stepping back a little. That's what they're doing. And then I got the spirit energy. Okay, so I'll just wait to see what they do. They're both there. I'm getting the whole, because when I first didn't know, and I just looked at a picture of them, you know, I kept calling them the wrong name and stuff. And so the round face girl, that's what I said. That's Maddie, and I feel like she's giving me a hard time a little bit. Maddie, no, not Maddie, the other one. Kaylee. Yeah. See, I kept calling. I felt compelled to say Maddie, but then I see Kaylee, and okay. Well, Kaylee's a little bolder, and they're both there. It's like they're all there. See, this is the good thing about talking with you. Once they all know me and that I can communicate with them, I can sit there and communicate. They'll come to me when, you know, if they have You know what I mean? Like it's like an introduction or something. And then, okay, so how they're showing me is Kaylee, they're showing me in front, and then Maddie's to her side, but Maddie's like a foot behind. And I'm not 100% sure if that's just because that kind of represents their personalities or their friendships or whatever, that Kaylee's like front and center, or if it's just that Kaylee has something to say. So let me see. I just wait and see. I'm trying to sit here and guess which one you knew. I'm trying to, it's a human thing. I'm trying to like get myself not to do that. So yeah, they have an interesting dynamic of those two. Where Kaylee's the bold one, but it feels like Madison's pretty content. Let Kaylee handle people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's like if there's something to be said, and then Kaylee would say it, and then Madison could go off and sit on her bed and go, like Kaylee's handling it or something like that. Well, that's funny. She's cute. So I'm seeing Madison. I'm seeing the Madison one. I'm seeing her on her bed. She's just like, I don't know why she's doing it. If she's just trying to show me that while Kaylee talks, like she goes in her room and she's like filing. But she's exaggerating it. So it's like she's like, oh, I'll just file my nose and stick my nose up in here and just act like nothing's going on, because she totally knows that Kaylee will just deal with anything, deal with any issues. So Kaylee's right in front of me still. And then it's like Maddie's in her room. So just wait and see. Is that the one you knew? Kaylee, Maddie. Okay. So I'll try to focus on pulling her. But okay, but Kaylee probably has something to say because she's still. Kaylee is like in my face. Oh yeah, I got chills on my legs. Because you know what? First, Kaylee was like, okay, so she's like 2 feet away from me, but she's like front and center. Like she's going to say something and Maddie's just going to go off in her room and let Kaylee deal with it. And then when I said, well, I'll try to focus on Maddie. So it's like, I'll try to pull Maddie. And then Kaylee literally got in my face. So, like, Kaylee's like, no, I have something to say or whatever. So, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna totally clear my mind so she can do what she wants. And it might take me a minute because I want to make really sure that I get what she wants, because she seems like she wants pay attention. It's like, okay, she's almost like putting her fingers at the sides of my temples. she's like, okay, pay attention, like that. I gotta really clear my mind. She's showing me giving someone money for some reason. What? Yeah, she's like, well, she's giving it to me, but it's obviously not really to me. It's someone else. But it's almost like she's like got some money folded over and she's like counting it. And then she's giving someone some money. Like maybe $60 or something like that. I'm going to clear my mind every single thing she shows me so I make sure exactly what she's... Yeah. You know what that could be, and also I'll say that I do know that she was that, but I mean I wasn't thinking of it right now. So I just, because I like to make sure people know what I know outside of there, but I wasn't thinking of it. We'll just see. So I have some spirit energy, so we'll just wait and see what it is. That's not to have any preconceived like notions or whatever like that. Yeah, I don't know what it's for. Okay, but she'll get it through. I just have to not try to reach or guess or figure it out or whatever. It's like once you engage the front of your mind, then it's harder with the third eye to like. But so you already know. So anyone can kind of meditate and feel people. Well, I think you can. You know this, right? That they really sometimes will give you signs, and it's okay to be aware of them and be comforted by them. Now Kaylee's showing me, it's like I feel like she's wearing a bathing suit, but she's, and this feels, I don't know if this is separate from the money, but it's definitely a separate scene. Feels like there's like a big party. Feels like a big pool party. Like huge, like someone would know about it, because there's like, maybe it's when she went down to the spring break or whatever. But there's like a huge pool and just massive people or whatever. She's wearing a bathing suit. She might be also trying to remind people of some good memories too. I don't know, because she's kind of like posing in her bathing suit. I'm sitting there going to her, you really think that's so important? Like, you had to get in my face. It's like I always have these side conversations with these spirit people and stuff. It's like, okay. But she's still there, which means there's something about it she wants to say. She wants to show something about it. And it's my guess. It's my interpretation, and the only interpretation is because I've seen a photo of her, like, okay, here's our spring break to Cabo type of deal. It could be anywhere. It could be anywhere. It could be in Idaho. It could be anywhere. So I don't know where it is, but it's definitely a huge swimming pool and massive young people around. And she's wearing a bathing suit there, and it doesn't feel like she's saying, you know, hey everybody, like Xana was, she really, this is what she wanted everyone to remember. It feels, Kaylee feels more intensely there's something about this. There's something here that's important. Yeah, I got chills on my legs. There's something here that's important to the whole situation. Yeah, and I got like strong chills. I would say very strong chills on my legs. There's something about something occurred here that I'm having a feeling of, but I'll let her, like, I'll tell you what I'm having a feeling of. Like, it's almost, I'm dreading, like, are you serious? But I'm having a feeling of, but then I'll let her show us, because I could be wrong. It's a feeling of somebody who was there there might be some connection of something, or something that she wants known. So I don't know. And I wanted to assume it's this Brian person. And I got chills on my leg, spirit energy. So it's not about him, but I'll just like warn you, that there could be like some person peripheral related to the course of events that happened. And I don't even know if the person's guilty of doing anything, like concrete, but there's yeah, and sometimes it's just a course of events or something like that. But okay, she gives me a sick feeling, so it's like she could be trying to tell me there's someone there. That would be weird if he was there too, if it was just him. But I gotta clear my mind, because it's like a certain person pops into my head, and I'm trying to like go, nope, clear, show me over, show me over, show me over. So I just want her to show me over about that. Because I don't want to be doing any wondering or anything like that. Oh, what did you say? Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. Okay, let me see. I know, I'm like, is that an EVP? Because I heard a whisper, and then I'm like, because sometimes you hear them from the spirit too. Sometimes you get, like, when you open up, it's kind of funny. Okay, let's see. I want to make sure I get it from her without trying to think. I'm trying to clear it, but she's got really strong this whole pool party thing. And so I'm trying not to resist her showing me that. It's a sick feeling. You know what? Probably some of the other girls that went down there with her might know. You know, I think that would probably be true. They might know of some incident, and I do got chill on my legs about that. They might know of some incident that occurred that Kaylee was upset about. And, you know, I don't know if it was her boyfriend. I don't know if it was another guy. I don't know who the guy is. But something happened there. And it really bothered Kaylee a lot. So I think the other young ladies who were there with her will know. And I got a big chill on my leg. Okay. And it feels like that person could be peripherally related to all this. All right. So I don't know what it is. And I'll just, but they will know. You know, they'll hear this and they'll know. And probably they might want to tell the police. They might, because it would be something that they would have written off as totally, completely unrelated to all this. But it is related. It's related. I'm not the one to even judge, like, was this guy there? I have a feeling it's like a different guy. But you know, if suddenly we hear in the news like, oh, he happened to be there, then that's what it is. But if the friends will know. That's all I know. The friends will know. The friends who were there know that there's no way they could not know. And it's a big pull part, and keep your mind open to like which vacation, which place, even in Idaho, even anywhere, is this big, you know, young people. If it was at the beach, say if they went to Cabo and there's a beach there or whatever, this happened at the pool. And Kaylee was really bothered by it. So she definitely would have told her friends. And I have the spirit energy about that. Kaylee, something happened. Okay, she's trying to tell me more stuff, so I'll just let it clear in. But these girls, oh yeah, I got chills about that. These girls, make sure they hear, or they'll hear, or just share it to whoever you think might be her friends. Yeah, that's it. I got chills on my legs. This event is related to the course of events, so it's super, super, super important information, and they don't even probably know that it's important. Okay, so share this to them after I put it, like it'll be up on there tomorrow or whatever. And Kaylee's getting, the energy is dark. I think she'll tell me after, like, that's probably whatever she is and tell me, like, she's like, it's some dark energy. Not her being dark, but the energy that she's, so it's like, she's showing me, now she's showing me either she's so mad that she feels like she'll be yelling to have fire come out of her mouth, or she's showing me somebody who can make fire come out of their mouth. Like, you know how those people put that stuff in their mouth and then they spit it out? Yeah. But either that or she's trying to show me that she's like extremely angry, and I'm not sure which. Oh, that could be. So then she could be getting that through, like, the kind of trivial information that they get through to show people it's really them. Yeah, that makes total sense. Oh, Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so yeah, I got chills on my legs too. So that's good. So then people who know her will know that it's really her, you know, not just someone making stuff up or whatever. Yeah, and that was it. That was it. That's why it's so good to do with another person, you know what I mean? With someone who actually knew them or whatever. Yeah, she's showing me some horrible stuff, and it is somehow related, and I'm not saying that it's like boom boom, but it's she's showing me a lot of blood, and she's showing me the pool party in the background. I guess that's the way I would say it. That there's something related what happened there. Yeah, I got the spirit energy again. It's a big deal. I even got chills on my arms, which is, I barely ever get chills on my arms. I usually get them. The chills on my legs are real strong, but the super strong about this thing, I think, is gonna break open part of the case or whatever. So an event that I don't think people realize even matters or whatever. And now she's letting it clear finally. So we said everything about that she wanted said on that issue. She's real serious right now. Real serious. They've all been here for hours. All four of them. That frequently happens when people like are murdered together. Or murdered in relationship to, like, on this other case, like, freaking 5 or 6 of them were always kind of, like, even if it was one person's turn to talk, they're all, like, coming through, and sometimes one will come forward and say something, and, you know, I'll even be doing a reading on one person for something, and, like, some other one of them related to that crime will come through and insistently demand to, like, tell me some information, which turns out to be for the police and stuff like that. So that's totally common. Yeah. Because they bring each other to, and it's like, okay, so then they know someone can hear them or communicate with them or whatever. Let's see if we can get Madison. She's just still back in her room. Like, she's gonna, like, I'm gonna let Kaylee handle it. Oh, poor baby. Okay, let's see. Come on. Madison. Madison. Did you call her Madison or Maddie? I call her Madison. Okay, come on. She has a really kind of a, at least right now, seems kind of like a delicate, yeah. At least right now, just kind of vulnerable, I think. Yeah, that's how she feels. But they sure didn't deserve what happened, that's for sure. I wish I could hug her. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, as a spirit person, I just feel, I mean, she feels so sad, you know. I mean, I hate to say that too because you're her friend or whatever, but she feels, these people need prayers. These people in spirit need prayers. They need prayers for sure, because I don't want to traumatize other people and say, oh, they're traumatized or whatever. But she just feels kind of sad. I was just trying to see if she really looks to Maddie to take care of it. I think I have a feeling even after I hang up, it won't be Maddie telling me what happened, because she just feels like she kind of looks down and kind of looks up, and then just kind of, then I feel Kaylee again. Okay, let me just try to see. It's like almost just kind of like she doesn't know what to do, or oh yeah, I remember I saw it the other time. I remember, yeah, it was gruesome. It was horrible. I'm gonna see if she can come forward and just see if she wants anything to say. I don't really feel it. Okay, let me just try for a couple minutes, and then maybe she's just not ready to talk. Like maybe she's just, even how Dylan, who is still alive, is, boy, she is traumatized. Like, they need so much love sent to them, and these ones, and I got chills on my legs about that, and she, like Maddie, I feel this about Xana, and I feel even stronger about Maddie. Is like she needs people to pray for her and visualize her in healing energy, you know, visualize sending her healing energy, surrounding her in healing energy. Yeah, because she just still, it's not that she's been murdered, you know, and it is, she just is, it's hard to explain. It's like she's not being stabbed right now. It's really sad, and she feels, I don't even know the word. Let me see. Let me just see. Decimated. That's what the word she gives me. Decimated. So they're at a point where they really need, like, the world, anyone listening to this, but it's just people to pray for them and visualize them in healing energy like that. Let's see. She feels like she's not ready to, like, talk, almost like she would start crying or something. But so, you know what I think I should best do is probably hang up with you, and then so that if Maddie wants to give me, like, you know, the brutal, I already saw these murders. It's not like they gotta show me that. But if there's, like, details they know that will help the police or whatever, then they can show them to me, or, you know, like that. And I don't think you need to have to listen to that. But at least Xana came through good, and she, you can listen to that again, because that was real nice with her. But I think I should just stick with being this connected to Kaylee. Stick to Kaylee, because I think Kaylee has some darkness stuff to tell me. So okay, so I'm gonna hang up with you. Thank you so much for letting me do this. If anybody else wants a reading or anything, I'll just keep doing it, because I know, like, keep getting stronger, and I'll stay safe, because there's a very high likelihood that this, although he may have been the only one in the house, And he may not even, I just don't know. It's just like I only saw one person so far. But it feels like there's some periphery involvement that, you know what I mean? So just stay safe. Don't just like let your guard down or whatever. Oh, and I got a big chill on my legs. Big chills on my legs. Don't let your guard down. Okay? Don't let your guard down. Like, I don't know your situation where you live or anything like that, but just don't let your guard down. That's what I'm getting from them. Because, yeah, it feels like there's some more. This one guy is not the whole story. Yeah. So just be safe, okay? Oh, anytime. And like I said, the more the it would actually get stronger and stronger too. So if there are any other friends of hers or whatever, or any of them, just send them my way. And then, okay, take care very much. Okay, all right. Bye. Okay, so we're gonna continue. I need to go to the bathroom again. We're gonna continue with Maddie. I think Maddie wants to show me some.